Okay, now we're going to dive into Adobe Express. I just have Express pulled up in my browser window. You can pretty much create everything that you need from here. It's super easy. If you've never looked at it before, you can do everything here. Like you can drag and drop social icons, you can do social posts, you can make presentations. There's some quick actions at the bottom where you can do things that are basic like Photoshop functions. So if you want to take the background out of an image, there's all kinds of little things here. So if you've never actually checked out Express, it's pretty awesome. It's kind of like all the Adobe stuff that we use, like Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign, built into one, with more of like a drag and drop feature. Now, be careful with it. You don't want to go find a template for a logo and then use it. That to me is clip art. Express can be used by anyone, project managers, clients and things like that. But for stuff like what we're doing in the class, which is just a really quick video presentation, it's perfect. All right, so there's a couple of things that you can do or ways that you can do it. Again, if you want to use like Adobe Premiere or you want to use another video software, I don't really care as long as you can export the PDF to me and link me to the video online. All right, you do not want the video to be embedded in your PDF because it will be massive. Okay, you want to make sure that your video is hosted online and that you're just giving me a nice little clean URL to link to it. Okay, so there's a couple of things that we can do here. I have a couple of things that I wanted to show. So we could just start with, let's do a new presentation. There's templates down here that we could use. We could do new projects. Okay, so let's start off with the presentation portion of it. So there have different categories over here depending on what you want to do. I'm just going to look up presentation graphics because that's the most general. As far as size, it doesn't matter. Like if it's rectangular, most of them will be rectangular because presentation usually means PowerPoint, like an actual exporting for PowerPoint. But I'm just going to do, let's just pick something that's kind of nice looking. So it'll be pre-built for you, and all you have to do is, replace your images, replace the text, whatever you want to do. You could also do a blank one if you want to design your own. I'm always fine with that. So there's all kinds of things. You can add your own text here. If you click on the background of the presentation, you can do all kinds of things. You can like edit this group and take out this photo. You can edit the type. You can see over here we can put anything that we want and then kind of modify it and drag it and drop. You can do whatever you want to do here. And then you could also, let's see, you could add a page, you could duplicate a page, you could also, like if you want to take this image out and replace your own, you can. So I'm just clicking on the background if you want to choose your image, because once you get past that first initial slide, you probably just have an image. So like if there's nothing on this page, maybe your name, and you just say you want to choose an image for the background, this would be, you could upload a photo of your final billboard and so forth. I mean, you might have to reformat it depending on what size you have it in Photoshop, because as you could see here, the presentation is rectangular. So kind of, use common sense and so forth for that. So once you finish your presentation, you would just hit share and you could publish it, and it'll make a nice little URL for you. But there's also under Adobe Express, there is video.